For a young man, it is almost a sin, or at least a danger, to be too preoccupied with himself, but for the aging person, it is a duty and a necessity to devote serious attention to himself, meaning we just cannot always afford to be obsessed either over ourselves or preoccupied by anything at all, even if it's wealth, possession, riches, success, ambition. It could be anything in our lives, both internal or external, but obsession, possession, or preoccupation over or with anything is going to be bad, counterproductive, and dangerous for ourselves and for all of us in the world. And it will be bad, dangerous anyways, in one way or another, no matter how hard we try to justify our obsession with ourselves or our basically dedication to knowledge, success, ambition. But excess of anything is essentially bad and even more harmful, dangerous than we're willing to anticipate it to be, or than we're able to think about it to be. But excess of anything is not just bad, it's counterproductive. And obviously, any kind of addiction is also bad, even if it's morphine or idealism. So both addiction and excess is bad if they are not directed by virtue, reason, character, intelligence, and knowledge. If our addiction and excess are not authentic, virtuous, powerful, influential, if they are not backed, regulated by reason and philosophy at every step of the way, then they are going to destroy ourselves in one way or another. We're going to be destroyed not only by our uncontrolled, unintegrated shadows and passions and desires, but also by our excess. So preoccupation is bad for the young man, for the young woman. Obviously, it is not just a sin, but a danger to be too preoccupied with himself or themselves. But for the aging person, preoccupation, obsession with the body or with the health is not just good, but it's necessary, fundamental for themselves, for an improved and elevated life. And obviously for the aging person, it is obviously a necessity to devote serious attention to himself, but not for the young ones, not for the youth. To become obsessed or preoccupied with themselves over anything at all can be considered good, productive, or virtuous, but remaining or becoming preoccupied or obsessed with the self, with ego, arrogance, or over basically possession, wealth, can wield dangerous pain and lead to unwanted consequences or invite basically undesirable suffering, torment, criticism, violence into our lives in one way or another that we can neither surmount nor overcome. And that's why we should exercise